Hey guys, what's up? Sorry for being late as usual, but hey,
It
there
is
are things.
102.
Yes, and yes, so there are things in the back that we need to do. Sometimes we can't run quick enough because sometimes things randomly pop up that we are not in control of. So hey, at least we're at least 2 minutes late, like Brown Butter Baker here says, Christina. Yeah,
Uh-oh.
you know,
There we
it's 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 better than being 10 minutes late
go.
to start the like a show. you know. Yeah, so we're back on another blind anime talk, and yes, you guys have probably noticed that we have been doing a lot more movies. And one, it's really relaxing for us because one, we don't need to memorize a whole season's worth of details, and two, uh, an hour or and a half or like a 2 hour movie is really manageable too, especially if we need to get the finer details. We can actually watch it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and plus there are a lot more movies that one we have been slacking on because besides anime series, there are anime movies that we need to also do that we are slacking on.
Oh, what movies?
I don't know. We could go back to the classic ones like some Ghibli, or like Akira. If we
Absolutely not. I'm joking. I'm joking. That one's so nice. It's a nice movie. Yes, yes, yes.
or Grave of the Fireflies.
Why you gotta be like that? Who hurt
or
you?
Kiki's Delivery Service.
That one is
Classic.
adorable.
Yes, and there is actually a light novel too.
Nice. I have to find it.
Uh, it's on Audible.
Oh. I mean, I wanted to gift it to somebody.
But yeah. You can gift from Audible too. You say, hey, here's a light novel. A classic anime.
Mm-hmm.
Read it, enjoy it. But yeah, today we are doing Lost in Starlight, and it's a Korean anime movie. Well, anime is translate. It really is meaning in Japan is cartoon, so all animated is cartoons anyway. So hey, this counts even if it's Korean, but hey, it's a good one, and also it's audio described and it's on Netflix.
I'm gonna remember to look for audio descriptions because I came across one or two animes that I wanted to watch that are a
Mhm.
little different. One is
Mhm.
called Monster, which I found the synopsis that I barely got
Yeah, no,
interesting.
yeah, basically a neuro doctor. Yeah, I read that one is he is avenging his daughter because he wants to try to find the serial killer.
Yeah, I was like, I forgot if that one was actually just only in subtitle, and I'm like, no.
No, it's dubbed.
Okay, cool. I gotta go look at that. I think I saved it, but the one that wasn't available was the summer Hikaru died, and
Mhm.
there's already 2 episodes out. I was just like, maybe at first I thought maybe it's just at the beginning it's in a different language or like Japanese because something's going on and people are shouting or
Wait,
whatever,
what?
and then can you not hear me?
Oh, hey Jordan. Wait,
Oh, I'm sorry.
huh? Wait, what?
Oh shoot, and I hit the wrong button, and I hit the wrong button again, and I just lost the chat.
Oh no, yeah. Well, it's Lost in Starlight, so I don't know if it's popular
Okay,
because
I didn't.
because Jordan is
Body is up. Yeah.
because she said something about the audio description for the Apothecary Diaries, but I haven't seen one for the Apothecary Diaries. Unless it's in a Japanese, then yes, there is audio description
Oh,
in
we're
Japanese.
gonna get to why we like it in a little bit. We're just talking about we haven't talked about the synopsis or anything for Lost in Starlight yet. We just
Yeah,
started.
Yes, yes. So
um,
it's on
and
Netflix.
hello.
Yes,
I just yeah.
and everyone has it, like probably like have it, but then majority probably everyone probably has one. Probably a good probably what would you say, what, 7 out of 10 people would have it, right,
Hmm.
or so. I think it's on Crunchyroll, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me. Uh, I haven't seen it on Hulu. And if you feel like sailing seas, that's your that's gonna be your choice, not ours. We're not telling you to do it. Okay, we don't condone it. Okay, but if you do, we're warning you. So okay, so don't blame us. We are just anime lovers. Okay, so yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna let Christina do these synopsis because hey, she recommended another good movie.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this back up because that's I was
Mhm.
scrolling through and then I didn't. I thought that for some reason something was wrong with my connection. Oh, the movie. Or no, this one's an anime that I think is only subtitled. It is called The Summer Hikaru Died, and I'm like, no, I was waiting for that one to come out. Anyway,
Mhm.
so scrolling because I lost it because I went to say something words.
This time, at least the description of the movie didn't change a bunch of times.
Oh, that happens to you?
Remember, like the last one? What was it?
Oh
Again?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. The image for me changed though, but when I went to find it again, the image
Mhm.
did change. But anyway, so Lost in Starlight came out. It says 2025. It is rated PG and it runs about an hour and 38 minutes long. I have a I'm reading on my phone. I have
Oh wait, look, no,
mhm.
Jordan. We're just warning for like if people want to sail the seven seas for that.
You might
Yes,
have to explain that one a bit more.
yes, for those websites. Okay, Jordan. Pirating. Sites. Okay, I was talking about that. So okay, go.
I see an AD in the corner, so I guess that means audio description. It has little
Yep.
sound waves, so there is that as well. And let's see, I'm trying to see what other languages it might be in, but I forgot how to find it on my phone. So moving on. The synopsis is: separated by the void of space, two lost souls help each other fulfill their destinies in an animated romance directed by promising newcomer Han Jinwoo. So, did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Lost in Starlight follows what is her name?
Neon.
Ningyan.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jay.
Jay. The whole time I was like popping on. I was like Jay. His name is Jay. What's her name? Oh my god! Oh my
Wait,
god!
you didn't watch it audio descriptions, huh?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh no, I heard them. I was fine. I was just like I forgot. It's like
Okay.
when I
Okay.
watched Blue Period and couldn't remember anyone's name.
I gotcha.
It
Gotcha.
was just
Gotcha.
like
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah. So like Christina says, it mostly revolves around Neon and Jay. So there you go.
Yes, and I'm gonna have Toast pronounce her name because I didn't practice that, and it's not hard either. Anyway, so can you say
Neon.
her name again?
Neon.
Neon. So she is an astronaut in training. She wants to, I suppose, not necessarily follow in her mom's footsteps, but she just wants to go to space. She's not doing a gone where she's like, I want to see why she went up there, So she's starting to kind of have a few hallucinations though when she's panicking in like the simulations. She was almost finished with something and she started hallucinating something. not bad necessarily, but she was actually at first denied from going to Mars. This is set in like 2062 or something.
Yeah.
She was denied going to Mars because her psychological exam, she doesn't feel anything about the fact that her mom's entire team that had first went to Mars in 2026, I think, had an accident occurred and the entire team was lost. And that they were just able to recover some of their belongings from where they were on Mars, and she had no emotional reaction to that. And they were like, "Yeah, that's not normal, so we're gonna not." we don't want to send you because you're not having normal reactions to things, like emotional reactions. And she was confused about that, like, bro, what you talking about?
I
I have
am
feelings.
emotional. I
So
have feelings.
so he sends her back to, or he says, go back to Korea, live life, whatever, do you. And
Yep, like her commander. So yeah.
yeah, commander. So she goes back home and she's just trying to figure out how to grow. I forgot the name of the flower, but they were yellow flowers in
I
a
forgot the name of the name too. So yes.
um they were pretty in a specific environment, so they can see if they can have them grow on Mars. And so she's trying to figure this out, and she has a little robot dude. I'm like, dang, I want one. And it follows her around for like just I think it can detect particles of life.
Yes, it can. Yeah, like basically like life and like organisms.
Yeah. So I'm like, that's awesome, because I don't know, my mind was like, that'd be pretty cool if you're trying to search for people in disasters and it can literally search out where somebody could be, along with, having a dog that can sniff out people. But like,
and also on the side note, can we say that the technology was so cool, especially like the hologram watches?
Okay, say that again, because I was confused. I had to keep like pausing and zooming in. And
the hologram like watches, so like tap the watch and then like the hologram of like the person or something pops up.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, she's talking to her, I think, sister, and her sister's like looking around her bar, like, oh, like, this is nice, and just talking to her and making fun of her.
That was her friend like Rosa.
Oh, I thought at the beginning. Oh, my bad. Okay, so yeah, so she, like, they're looking around and she's like making her smaller because you can like minimize. And I'm like, dude. And there's just like they also wear these little earpiece things on their ears, and it answers calls. I don't think they know how to write. Anymore. They're like, because later on she meets this guy and he hands her a pencil or a pen and paper so she can write her name and number down. And when she's back at home talking to her friend about it, they're like, with actual paper? like for real?
Yeah, the way that like the way that she meets him, because like she accidentally knocks over her old her mom's old record player
and it broke. Like, no, man, why? So she goes to get it fixed, and that's when she meets Jay. But I have to rewatch it, not rewatch it like that, though I would. There's this thing that they're walking through that I don't understand, and it looks like so when doors open automatically, so they have this like thing that looks like a wall of not water. You just walk straight through it, and it's like they put their head through first and then they just walk through. And I'm like, bro, what is this?
Like, I know, because I'm like, dude, this whole like thing is like really space stage, like really.
It was really nice. I really.
And then like self-driving cars too.
Yep. Yep. I was like, oh, okay, so at some point people are just gonna be comfortable with those. Okay, I got you. Because no, not right now. But they're comfortable with it. They're just having a whole conversation, sharing pictures on the phone, and I'm like, the car's just driving by itself.
No, but yes. So like she goes to get it fixed, and then thing is like, yo, yeah, it's like, she goes to the store, but then like the boss is like talking, but then like she like, hey, yeah, this young guy, yeah, it's like mixing. Then he comes in like, yeah, then like the old lady's like, oh, hey, is this your
Oh, wait,
girlfriend?
they
It's like,
ran into each other, right?
yeah,
And it broke. It broke even more.
no, like they ran into it, but then like it fell out.
Mm.
Yeah, so
And he
just
saw
the
like,
pieces fell. Yeah, like the
yeah,
pieces
and he's like,
fell, fell out.
yeah, he's like, hey, I can fix that. Just meet me here and blah blah
But
blah.
then
He had
like
to go.
she's like, hey, you broke it.
And he's like, nah. I like
It
how
was
you just
already
spotted that
broken.
whole lie. Like, nah, man, this that couldn't have happened from just that.
Yeah.
Like it was cushioned by a bag. Nah, nah, nah. So they're just joking. He's fixing it for her and everything. I thought it was pretty, like awesome. He, can tinker and stuff, and was trying to order parts for it. And then at some point, I think he caught feelings 1st. And then at some point they went out to lunch, got some noodles and stuff. And I went. This part is a little specific towards the ending, but they she left after lunch and everything, and
She's like, sir.
she kept calling him sir. And he's like, Nang Young, you can say my name. My name is Jay, and blah 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 blah. And I guess there's a thing about meeting 3 times. So if you met,
loved him at 4 times, but like who's counting? But yeah.
so they go, and she leaves, and it starts kind of torrential raining a little bit. And she doesn't have an umbrella.
And then he runs up with a clear
Out of breath.
umbrella. A clear umbrella.
Poor guy, out of breath. And they're just laughing and everything, and then they start spending some time together, and it's just awesome from there. And at the end, she does say that's when she fell in love with him, because it reminded her of her childhood, where she would forget an umbrella and her dad would always be there with an umbrella.
Yep, so there's your spoiler. So sorry for not mentioning that earlier.
My bad. Spoilers. I mean, if they didn't want any spoilers, this would be about a 5-minute. Hey, go watch this movie.
Yeah.
And then we'd be done.
Yeah, but like again, we keep forgetting to say that. So.
Spoilers. My bad. Anyway.
But no, you're fine. But yeah, so there's your summary and the ending. But hey,
nice.
Yeah, it okay, guys. It is nice. Okay, so and we did warn you partly through the explanation too. So yes.
Did you make it on?
Yeah, and the movie is about 1 hour and 38 minutes.
Pretty good, nice, dinner thing. Nice. I'm working on an activity, watching this movie, or just watching a movie without doing anything else. It's really nice.
So yeah. So besides the summary, let me ask you, Christina, how is the art style? Because since this is from a Korean, a director versus a Japanese director,
I liked it. It wasn't it doesn't look like Disney now. Disney, current Disney, which is like 3D or Pixar or whatever. It doesn't look like either one of those. It doesn't look like Ghibli. Or yeah, it doesn't look like their films or anything, but it doesn't look I almost said basic. That's not the word I'm looking for. It doesn't look I don't know, like generic anime-ish, but it does have a different look to it. I don't know if it was a combination between anything, it could be a combination between whatever their art style is and Ghibli. I like it. It's,
Okay.
It's not, it's not like.
And then the pacing, and then the feel was totally different too. Yeah, I did catch more like a little bit of like an anime style, but then not really an anime style.
Yeah, there's a conclusion. Moving on.
Yeah, and plus there was a bit of a lot of the anime logic near the end. Just saying, man.
I mean, she was hallucinating hard, man. I mean,
yeah, she was, but still,
she was. Spoiler. There was an oxygen issue. She was running out. I guess it makes sense to be hallucinating.
Can I say, man, using tape, man? Okay,
I mean, at least it helped that. Look, it looked like duct tape, and you know duct tape fixes everything.
Yeah. Space grade,
Yes,
like
space.
duct
You
tape.
know that was probably some fancy duct tape. You know, they were like, "Hey, duct tape brand, I need you to come up with something that like seals glass or whatever they make the helmets out of
Uh-huh.
because you know they may need that." Oh,
Oh
and
yeah.
then the space storms, man. Oh my god, I was like scared.
No, but yeah.
That was like I can't go there, man. Like how y'all trying to
Yeah.
inhabit Mars when it has like pick another planet.
Yeah. Yeah, but then also like, from the beginning to end, yeah, like it has a nice pacing. Some parts were like not too like, not bad, but then it could have been like a little bit better because like some parts did
What
felt
part for you?
it's when they had fun and then like they kissed. It was like, oh yeah,
Lots of kissing.
huh?
Lots of kissing.
I know, but like like going up the elevator, then oh yeah, open the can. Oh shoot, it's sprayed. The beer can spray.
Well,
Oh sorry, yeah,
they were running though
yeah,
with a can of beer.
beer and soda too. So yeah,
Like they were running with a can of beer and soda. Like it was gonna happen. I don't know why they were shocked, but they were probably just because she didn't want.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to date. She wants to only focus on the flowers and going to Mars. And
no,
that's been her life
so like
goal,
so I'm not like complaining. Like
yeah.
so like so it's so like
she
so, like,
gave
so
it.
not yeah so like so it's not a complaint. It's just like a tiny.
That's an awesome elevator though.
Yeah, but like it's just like a tiny nitpick though. That's it. Just a tiny little one.
I wonder what happened when. Oh, so I don't. If I didn't say, Jay is a singer songwriter, but kind of left that life and went to tinker and build stuff, and he or fix things, and
I like to repurpose like instruments.
Yeah, and he one of his bandmates. I'm just wondering what happened with them because he straight up, it's like a wall. Anytime she's there, he's just like, I can just hear go away. He's not saying go away, but I can feel just like, why are you here?
It's like the vibes, and then like he gets all broody, like coming back from like the concert or like the bar, all of a sudden, okay, cool, and then you give your hand, babe, bye, peace out.
He's like, I don't want to talk. He's just like, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to figure out why. And I wonder if it's because she's so pushy and he's not really that pushy or like accepting of being, be pushed around necessarily.
Or like he's too used to being comfortable,
Like, hey, I want to sing. I want to do. Oh, wait. They were singing a song, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd be mad too.
Yes, but then like he's like, but also about him, he's just not used to change.
I didn't like their version either. So, I liked his, but I mean, like, I get it. But it's so weird because the bandmates are just like milling around, and he's just over here like, he doesn't like her.
Yeah,
he just does not like her. There's like, you don't have to like everybody you meet. It's fine. But his cordial is like fuming. like something did happen with them, and I'm guessing like he's still mad. She was just getting really pushy.
If they gave it like probably like maybe like another probably like I would say like 7 more minutes of the movie, make it like an hour and 45 minutes. They could have explained it just a bit.
Just a little bit. I wanted to know more. I hate when this happens in these movies. I want to know more about the technology.
I know, right?
It looks so cool. I'm like, dude.
Like the watches, and then like the self-driving cars.
The watches, the little earphone thingy,
the little thing where like they put it to like their forehead, like to read the rest of like their messages fully,
For real, I'm like, I want to know more. What we doing here?
Yeah, it's like what? So is everyone now gonna want to have like a futuristic watch now, even better than an Apple Watch?
I mean, I have a Fitbit. I had to think about it. I was like, what is this? And I would assume an Apple Watch is the same. Where I'm just like trying to read. And it's like all up in my face to the point where I'm like
Yeah.
smelling a watch because I
Yep.
can't read
Yep.
it. So
Yep.
like
Yep.
to be
Yep.
able to tap on it and just, I wonder if they found a way for only you to be able to read your messages so it doesn't
Hmm.
like project to everybody else. Like that'd be cool.
Oh, oh no, it does. It does because like that's what's the earpiece thing, and then like the
Mm-hmm.
little knobby module things for like when like to put it to like the forehead.
Mm. Oh, my dog just scared me. My dog just scared me. Hi, bud. He's like, what are we
No,
doing?
but like yeah, but like, yeah, like the pacing was nice. It was different
Yeah.
from like like your typical anime pacing, and you know what? The acting was actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and plus like how like the normal trope of whatever like the heroine or like the guy going, oh my gosh, so overly active, with like their like their emotions or like just their how they act. They go, yeah, just all like hyper. No, it was
Mm-hmm.
different. Yeah.
Yeah. They have pretty good control over their emotions.
Hmm.
And that's okay if you don't. I'm just saying, like, usually there are some movies where it's like extra, extra, extra,
Hmm.
extra. But
Yeah. Yeah. So like even like this was a Korean one. It was really like it was nice and like and different. Yeah.
it was really good.
Hmm.
It was very, 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 very good.
And no fan service.
Thank God. I'm sorry. I'm old. I didn't need it to begin with. Oh my God. I'm starting. Since you said that my phone is nearby, that's about to be my whole TikTok for you page now. People complaining about that because I get it and I don't like it either.
I don't mind it, but then like after watching so much of it, it's like, okay,
Like, just
I'm
tell me
good.
a story. I just want a story. But like this is a nice, cool
I'm tired of
vibe.
hot
Kind
boys
of
and
chill.
hot and hot women.
This was a nice, chill vibes, cool thing. They're like
Hmm.
in their 20s or 30s or something like that. I don't know.
Hmm.
It's pretty chill. The color palette's nice. The tech is pretty cool. It's all just it's really nice. I'd say beginning to end, it's good story, no cliffhanger, no leaving you wanting more. You're satisfied. It's
True,
really good.
truthfully,
No
like when I was watching the second time, I was like, wait a minute. So he's having like hallucinations. I'm like, dude, if the director just went all in on, okay, yeah, she's gonna die.
off.
That'd be,
Sorry, hold
you
on.
know,
Hold on, I gotta mute myself.
a few minutes later. Yeah, on that thought, I'll hold on that thought. Yeah, definitely, guys, give this anime a watch. It's a good one. Hmm. Yeah, and we're also are looking at other ones too, and I'm also planning to do more gaming streams besides Hearthstone.
I'm so sorry. My
Oh no,
dog
you're fine.
just had some frontline stuff put on him, so he can't like. Well, it's on his back, but I am washing my bedding, so my mattress is bare. He's just like bounced up there, like I'm laying down because he likes to lay in here what I do. Anime talks, and like he's just listening in, and he was just like get off my bed, fur butt.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
sorry.
So on that thought of back, yeah, I was like, wait a minute, what if like the director did that twist? She
No
died.
twist.
You
Wait,
know,
what if she died?
yeah,
I did think she was dying. I did think they. I don't want to spoil that one thing. Well,
yeah. Well,
no,
like
okay. They have to film.
not a twist though. But then I go, what if the director went in all in and going, you know what? Yeah, let's do it. She's gonna die. You know.
Well, so
Hmm.
okay. Spoiler.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Spoiler warning. They have to film last rites videos or whatever for loved ones
Hmm.
before they leave, and they also have to, but you have to give it over to your commander, and they have to
Hmm.
view it. And
Hmm.
when they were viewing hers, because stuff happened,
Hmm.
they didn't sit. I don't think they sent it though,
Hmm.
because they didn't give up. Something happened, and yeah, it was.
Her friend Rosa, she's like,
She was devastated. Oh my
yeah,
god.
yeah.
And I get it though, because I would also be devastated.
Hmm.
Like,
Because like
bruh.
you're like there having like to put up like your friend's profile, and then the first one like having like to click on it, you know.
And she was the first one, because the first one was to her, and then
Yeah.
there was like, I think there was they were like reviewing Jay's to make sure there was
Uh-huh.
no confidential information in there,
Yeah.
and just hearing how she like, she talks about how she, with the day she fell in love with him, and how
Hmm.
she finally understands that, yeah, I don't know, sometimes distance makes you love people longer. It's long
Hmm.
and short of her voicemail, her video to him. And I'm
Hmm.
like, about to cry. Meanwhile, Jay's
Hmm.
doing something. I'm not going to spoil that.
Nope.
And it's just, oh my god. I was just sitting
Hmm.
there like, what if she just straight up died?
I no.
I thought they were gonna do me
Yeah.
like
So that's
that.
why, like I said, that's what I said. What if the director actually went in all in, you know, and going, you know what? Yes, it'd be nice to have her live and have this nice ending. What if, you know, you know what? Let's make people sad. Let's go for it. You know.
Like right when she realizes what she wanted and
Hmm.
she experienced it, let's kill her.
Yeah.
It's like that anime trope where the what is it? The not main character talks about what they want to do in the future, and this,
Hmm. Oh,
they're
I like their goals and stuff, right?
yeah, they talk about their goals, and then the theme song starts playing off in the background, and then they didn't die.
They're not like
Or it
all of
starts
a sudden,
raining.
yeah, yes, like all of a sudden a sword through the back,
Like
something.
out of nowhere, you're like,
It's like, what? Where did that attack come from? Why does a person have a huge hole in them?
what's this strawberry jam coming from my chest?
Yes. But
Like,
no, but yeah, but then at the same time, it's like I do get it, but then at the same time, like the nice added like hallucinations actually really was a nice touch, though. I gotta admit, yeah.
because I mean, you're desperate at that point when you're scared, something's going on, and this, your brain's like checking out. I'm out, I'm done, bro.
Yeah.
But hey,
Yeah.
it helped her. I mean, she hallucinated her way to no comment. Never mind.
Oh yeah, can't. Yeah, we already did spoil it a lot more than we should, but not this part.
When she was essentially, because she's running out of oxygen. That's why she was
Hmm.
like hallucinating hard.
Hmm.
So while she was doing that, I do wonder if they teach them how to navigate in darkness,
Hmm.
because they probably should.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yes, because because like her suit was running out of like power too.
Yeah, like the lights were gone, everything was like failing. So I'm like, they should probably teach them how to navigate if they can't see. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yes. Because like I think like for after that, I think like she mostly just went by feel.
Yep. Lucky.
I know, right? Really, really lucky.
I'm trying to figure out if she. That'd be a question for later.
No,
That'd
because
be a
like
question for later. I don't want to spoil that. It's just like,
mhm.
I wonder if what she did had actually saved her, but at the same time, it was like not saving me. I'll ask you
Well,
that later. I don't
again,
want to spoil it for them.
at the same time, it's anime logic, you know.
No, Okay,
Yeah.
I'll ask a question. I'll try to be as vague as possible. When
Well,
the
we
little
already
robot,
spoiled. Yeah. We already did spoil it already anyway, so yeah.
when a little robot flew away because it detected, what was below in the little in that crater area, right?
Yeah.
If she hadn't gone, if she got the robot to come back and just like if she approached it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then saw, the asteroid level looking crater, right?
Yeah.
If she marked it or something so they could come back to explore it.
She did.
No. If she had, do you think she would have been caught up in what made it, like, what was shoot? Okay, whatever.
Unlike the storm.
Yeah, the storm. Do you think she would have caught up in that storm, or do you think
so basically just marked it and not asked to go to drive like 2 hours to the place, right?
she could have just went back instead of exploring that? Because I think she found what she needed to find. The robot was like, "Oh, I detect, the stuff is supposed to detect."
Because again, like she did tell her commander that the robot, her robot thing did.
She was trying to send, she was trying to send information back to them, and it was like scratchy because impending storm.
Yep. No, because
I
like
wonder, she might have gotten caught up in it. Honestly, if it was going to take her 2 hours to get back, she probably would have got caught up in it, and probably would have been last righted.
Yeah, like either way,
that was a
if
crazy
she did,
story.
like either way, if she did went back anyway, she would have caught fully in the storm anyway.
So yeah, it's good she chased the robot. Like, all right, let's see what my robot found.
Yeah.
Sucks that what happened.
Yep.
But I'm not saying that part.
Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, but anyways, but like, I
was gonna say she went excavating, and I was like, no. Now I'm thinking of Made in Abyss.
Yeah.
Now Made in Abyss. Oh my god.
Oh, that's on my list to watch now too.
My mouth is open in shock.
That's on my Hulu list because that one popped up on like my Hulu.
I wish you luck. It's not bad. It's just they do a lot. There are some comments that are rather unnecessary, but you'll see what I mean. I won't spoil that. I know you don't mind spoilers, but I actually can't say that on here. But they don't say it often. It's just like there's some things that like are interesting enough that it kept drawing me in, but then it was just like, then it got all like, I don't want to say anime, but anime, and then
anime crazy weird, right?
Yeah, and then it like, but then I hope that it has audio descriptions, because it kind of made me drool of like pretty. but then it got weird. Oh my! I'll tell you about it later.
Well, the anime weird then. More than there's anime weird, and then there's weird.
It got Abyss weird, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it does.
Because it just.
Is it more weird? Oh, wait. Is it more weird than like a Kill la Kill?
Kill la Kill was the one with the suit, with the school uniform suits, right?
Yep.
That at least had a point. That had a point, and
so Made in Abyss is like above it then.
It makes you think, like, you know how more, I'm starting wondering, more adult centered ones kind of have more of a story.
Oh, okay.
And then this one is more like it seems like there's a story, and then it kind of gets a little weird, and then the story comes back, and then it gets a little weird, and then just back and forth, and then it got season 2 happened, and then there's a movie in between that, and I just
couldn't.
I almost want to read it just because I want to finish Rico's story.
I think I found the light novel too, also on
Hmm.
Audible too.
I want to know what's going on with Rico's story and if she's going to find what she's looking for. She's
Hmm.
looking for her mom, but Reg has visions of, he doesn't remember anything about like what happened, but he has visions of him saying goodbye
Hmm.
to Rico's mom, I
Hmm.
think Liza. And but he said it near a field of flowers that people tend to plant when you're like dead.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
So yeah, like not much is necessarily a spoiler. It's in the thing, but like it's just I I'm curious, but at the same time I'm just like, you good, writer? You good? Because
Yeah,
they're 12 and they put them through that.
yeah,
They're like 12. Anyway.
yeah. So like before we get off topic, but no, but yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like again, like if you guys are first time watchers, hey, definitely watch this one. Definitely put it on your
Yeah.
list. You know.
Yeah. Lost in Starlight, which I kept calling Love in Starlight. Anyway, Lost in Starlight
Hmm.
is a really good watch, start to finish. You know, you should really enjoy it. You know,
Yeah,
I would like more. I want to know what Jay and Nung Young are doing now.
I know,
But
right?
it
The
is.
after story.
I mean, you know, it has a conclusion.
Hmm.
Unlike one of my favorites, doesn't really have a conclusion. Your name, anyway.
Hmm. True, true.
Still
You're not
man.
wrong. Okay, I had to watch it twice. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, that says it all. But yeah, hope you guys you enjoy that. Even though like this was like a bit of a shorter. Usually anime talks we go 2 hours. Oh hey Audrey, we are
Oh, you popped in when we were trying to leave. How you
about
doing?
to leave, but yeah, we're about to leave. But then we can stay on just a bit for you. But yeah, you just missed a nice review of like a Lost in Starlight. It's a romance movie anime. About star-crossed lovers, like a little bit. Well, actually, yes.
Is the
But
pun
yeah,
intended?
yeah, pun intended. And it does have a nice conclusion too. And yeah, it's about an hour and 38 minutes, and it is on Netflix.
Mm-hmm. With audio description, I'm learning.
Yeah, and hopefully your day's going good, Audrey.
Yes.
But yeah,
Well, well, what animes or books are you watching and reading?
well, like this was on our usual long text, voice text, but
My bad.
no, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, but yeah, because yeah, because I'm starting season 4 of Blue Exorcist, and then season
Woo,
2.
Martin.
Yep, season 2 of uh, Masha Muscles and Magic, and then season 2 of Don Da Don. Cool. Hmm.
There's so
And
many
then
people mad about how that season started. I was like, bro, that's how it ended. Why you mad?
hey, I got no complaints. You know how when like season 2 comes in, oh it's something different. Hey, at least
Picked
this
up
makes
right
it
where
like
it left off.
consistent. Okay, it's a consistent story. That's
It picked up where it left off. Did you just want them to not address the fact that she was stuck in a hot spring with what they're calling gators?
yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah. And plus, like I like animes like like this, and like in Demon Slayer too, where like it does pick up.
where it
Um,
left off.
yeah, and like it feels nice, not just season 2, uh, a year later or like a couple months later.
Like, wait, what happened with the creepy men?
Yeah, it's like what the heck.
Anything else you're watching?
Well, I'm reading the light novel, Reincarnated as a Sword, even though there is an anime already.
I don't know if I would want to be reincarnated as a sword.
Okay. And
Because,
then,
like, no, because, like, you get used. So, like, you're fighting. I don't want to be slicing into people.
true. And then,
Like, I got blood on me.
yeah. And then, like,
Clean me.
yeah. Even though I do use the websites too, rarely, but then I'm just waiting for season 2 to pop up on either Netflix or Hulu because, like, you know, I don't feel like sailing the seas, to watch it. You know,
Um.
yeah,
So
like
I
that's all I'm doing for now. Yeah.
I'm waiting for a book to come out soon.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that my library gets it so I can like read it on Libby, the app. I forgot the name of it, but the author pops up on TikTok often to talk about the world she has created. She's very that's actually how I found out about it. So woo, you go, lady. That's some good advertisement there.
Mm-hmm.
Nice and free.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
But there's it's about zodiac signs,
Mm-hmm.
but which I thought was interesting. Um
Mm-hmm.
we'll see. I might give James Patterson another go with the Miss Bourne.
Mm-hmm.
I was reading it before and I don't know why I stopped. I think it was school stuff. But there's what was it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for anime. From Me to You. It just sounds so cute.
Me to you, Kimi to Doke. Mm-hmm.
It's just so cute. Oh my god. But he keep calling this girl something from the movie The Ring or whatever. Is she cut? Yeah, I get it. And she thinks like, oh, I don't know why they're afraid of me. And then she'll approach them like that. I'm like, bruh. But she's so it's cute. And I don't really like
That's also on my list too.
I don't really get into like the school based ones, but this one really just seems so honest and cute. Like I have to watch it. But and the other one was something that someone has been recommending that I might like for quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
And I was scrolling through and was like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. And then clicked it one day and was eating dinner and it is called Delicious in Dungeon.
I know.
I mean, you're not wrong about the food. Looks good and everything, but I get the girl, but oh my god, they made her so stupid. She's not stupid, but it's like, girl.
The anime type. The typical trope. The typical anime trope.
Like,
For the, yeah.
I won't say she's stupid. She's just very stereotype of a blonde, but not so ditzy.
You mean like the anime blonde type?
Yeah, but not so ditzy. But yeah, she's an elf. She has, she uses magic. He fights. Then there's like this is he a dwarf? No, there's a dwarf, and then there's like kid or not a kid, I don't know, that can get out of like
a thief. A thief or something, right?
Yeah, well, he can get he's good at getting you through like not a maze necessarily, but like traps. He's good at getting you out of traps.
Yeah.
And
a rogue.
Yeah, and then the dwarf dude, he's the chef. He's cooking everything and making everything all good. But the issue is like the thing is like they're going down there to save. Here's my gripe with it though. They have no sense of urgency to get his sister back. Because at first I wondered, why are they just like meandering? Like, why are they not like, let's move, man? And they're just like, I'm just wondering because his sister got eaten or swallowed by a dragon. And they're like, well, we just have to get to her before she gets digested. And I didn't know, right? Mm-hmm. That they have reincarnation spells. So I'm like, bro, she did. What you mean get her back? Like, oh, is this denial? Oh, this is gonna be a sad, story. And then gonna find out like several episodes later, he's like, yeah, that was the first time I died. And I'm like, the first. And then I learned. Like, I wish I heard that first because I was just like, what are they doing? But yeah, he also wants to go and eat the monsters on the way down. Because like food costs money.
Hey, well, the like description did say killing monsters and the monsters do turn into ingredients.
No, they make them into ingredients. They'll sit there going, "Oh yeah, if you do this with this and do this with this, and yeah, don't eat it like that." you do this with it. And they're just like cooking all this stuff. I'm like, brother, what? And then they did do a pretty interesting thing of your people did this to our people, and well, your people did this, and this is why this, and they had that whole discussion over
Oh,
making
like the whole
guns.
trope of like of the whole typical elf and dwarf and whatever thing.
No, the I forgot. They're not orcs. Something. It was like a
Halflings.
hmm.
Halflings.
Nah, the
Humans.
nah, it was a dwarf. Not dwarf. It was the elf, and they were talking about how it was the elf, and it was the one of the whatever. I forgot. I have to text you about it later. But yeah, they were arguing about, well, your people massacred this town. Well, that was because we needed resources and they cut us off and blah 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 blah. And then just kept going back and forth like this and your people did this and it's been over this many years. And I'm like, where's Naruto with the talk no jutsu? If it's been this long, you just need to let it go. Sorry, just stop and let it go. It was almost getting Attack on Titan for a minute, which is real lifey.
Yeah, well,
like let it go, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, definitely, guys, give a Lost in Starlight a watch. We definitely recommend it. Okay.
Yes.
So, last few thoughts, Christina, before we go.
If you're watching this and you heard me say off really hard or whatever, my dog is over there just chilling, laying on a blanket. He's a pit lab mix. I had to put his blanket back on my bed. So sorry if that came out of nowhere. I have no shameless plugs.
Okay.
Other than brown butter is life.
That's true. That's true.
Smells so good, but can't go in everything, unfortunately.
Yes. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It's much appreciated. Okay. And there will be more anime talks, especially the new category that Christina gave us. Yeah, character rants. And I think I have one idea that Joker gave me of our yesterday's phone call. So yeah, it'll be an interesting one. And then we'll also have nice. And we will have we'll drag Kid Vision back again. So yeah, because it did go so well with him too. So yes.
I didn't scare him away.
No, even though he's just shonen, it's understandable. Just
that's fine. I mean, I've grew up on it, so I'm kind of tired. But there are some, like Black Clover, which is coming back. Oh my god.
Yes. So yeah. So yes.
4 years. Sorry.
Yep.
Not crying. You're
crying. I know. You're good. Yeah. So definitely keep out for that and our other streams or my other streams and my lovely crew. So hey, definitely, guys, give yourself 2 toes up and hey, just have a great day. Peace out.
Bye.